Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract extraordinary relationships, while others repeat the same painful patterns indefinitely? The answer lies not only in traditional psychology, but in quantum physics applied to human relationships. In today's video, I'm going to share with you the complete quantum formula for attracting a high-frequency partner, a powerful combination of ethics, vibrational frequency, and emotional vision. And the best part, all of this is grounded in real science, not magical thinking. If this content resonates with you, leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss upcoming videos. And share in the comments. Which aspect of relationships do you most want to transform? Let's start with a fundamental principle that changes everything in the quantum universe. Everything is energy vibrating at different frequencies. Your body, your thoughts, your emotions, all of this emits measurable electromagnetic waves. The HeartMath Institute, a nonprofit scientific organization, has proven that the electromagnetic field of the human heart extends up to 3 meters around the body. This isn't metaphor, you're literally broadcasting your emotional frequency to the world at every moment. The law of resonance, a fundamental principle of physics, states that similar frequencies attract and amplify each other. Think of two tuning forks. When you strike one tuned to C, another C tuning fork in the same room will begin vibrating automatically, even without being touched. That's resonance. The same happens between human beings. When you emit a low-frequency fear, neediness, resentment, you magnetize people and situations that vibrate in that same range. When you elevate your frequency to genuine love, integrity, and wholeness, you become a natural magnet for partners who operate at that same level. But here's the problem I see constantly. Most people are seeking relationships from a state of deficiency, not abundance. They believe a partner will fill a void, complete something that's missing. When I find someone, then I'll be happy. I need a relationship to feel complete. I'm so lonely, I need to find someone soon. This is the low-frequency trap. Here's the hard truth. You cannot attract wholeness from emptiness. You cannot manifest true love from the fear of being alone. The quantum formula I share here on the channel operates in a completely different dimension. It begins with a radical assumption. You are already complete. The high-frequency partner doesn't come to complete you, but to co-create and expand with you. In the upcoming blocks, I'll detail each component of this formula. And let me tell you, this will challenge much of what you VA learned about attraction and relationships. Let's move to the first pillar of the quantum formula: ethics. But before you think here comes the moral sermon, let me clarify. I'm not talking about conventional ethics based on external moral rules imposed by society. I'm talking about quantum ethics, a deep alignment between your internal values, your concrete actions, and your vibrational frequency. It's about energetic congruence. In quantum mechanics, there's a fascinating phenomenon called quantum entanglement. When two particles become entangled, they remain connected regardless of the distance separating them. If you alter the state of one, the other is affected instantly. Einstein called this spooky action at a distance. The same principle applies to personal integrity. Every time you act in a way that's misaligned with your deepest values, you create quantum dissonance in your energetic field. This dissonance literally lowers your frequency and sabotages your ability to attract genuine love. There are 3 levels of ethics that directly impact your attraction capacity. Let's explore each one. Level 1. Ethics with yourself. This is the foundation of everything. honest question. Do you keep the promises you make to yourself? Do you respect your own boundaries? Do you honor your needs without guilt? Most people violate their own personal ethics daily and don't even notice. I'll wake up early tomorrow to meditate, doesn't wake up. I won't accept disrespect anymore, accepts it at the first pressure. I deserve a healthy relationship, but continues accepting emotional crumbs.
Ow.
Here on the channel, I've talked about this in other videos. Each broken promise to yourself creates a fissure in your energetic field. You begin emitting a frequency of self-betrayal. Guess what you attract when you emit that frequency? People who will betray you in the same way. It's pure physics. Resonance. Level 2. Ethics in relationships. Second level. How do you treat people when you no longer need them? How do you act when no one is watching? Do you subtly manipulate to get what you want? Do you tell harmless lies? A high-frequency partner, the type of person many of you in the comments say you want to attract, has an extremely developed ethical radar. They perceive subtle incongruences between what you say and what you do. They cannot vibrate comfortably alongside someone who operates with dishonesty, manipulation, or lack of integrity, even if small. It's not moral judgment, it's vibrational incompatibility. Level 3. Energetic ethics. This is the most subtle level, and in my opinion, the most powerful. It refers to the quality of your energetic presence in the world. You drain energy from others or amplify it? When you enter an environment, do people feel lighter or heavier? Are your intentions pure or contaminated with unconscious manipulation? Quantum physics shows us something revolutionary. Intention affects reality at the subatomic level. A famous double-slit experiment conducted countless times since 1801 demonstrated that mere conscious observation alters the behavior of particles. If your intention is pure, this reflects in your frequency. If there are hidden agendas, manipulation, or disguised selfishness, this also manifests energetically. Now I'm going to propose an exercise that may be uncomfortable, but extremely transformative. If you're watching on your phone, pause the video and get paper and pen. Let's do this together. Step 1. List 3 specific areas of your life where you're operating out of integrity. Be brutally honest. It can be something seemingly small. Real examples I've heard, I say, I'll call a friend, but never do I promise myself I'll exercise but make excuses. I keep people in my life only out of convenience. I say I want a serious relationship, but sabotage every real connection. Step 2. For each area, identify the real energetic cost. How is this incongruence affecting your frequency? Do you feel heavy? Guilty? Fragmented? Is there a chronic feeling of something's not right? Step 3. Commit to one specific corrective action in the next 24 hours. Not 3, not 10, 1. Doesn't need to be perfect. It needs to be genuine. Leave in the comments if you want. What was the insight you had doing this exercise? The Quantum Love community is here to support your journey. Real case from the channel, 16:30 to 18 o'clock. I want to share the story of a channel follower who authorized me to tell this. I'll call her Anna to protect her privacy. Anna wrote to me 6 months ago, saying she was repeatedly attracting emotionally unavailable men. Every relationship followed the same pattern. It started intense. The man pulled away. She suffered. When we talked more deeply, Anna realized something shocking. She herself was emotionally unavailable. She maintained a relationship out of financial convenience. While desiring to be single, she was living a lie. She had the courage to end that relationship with honesty and compassion. Within 3 weeks, you won't believe this, she met someone completely different. A man who operated at the same level of authenticity she had achieved. Coincidence? Quantum resonance. Now we arrive at the second pillar of the formula: frequency. And this is where the science becomes truly fascinating. Dr. David Hawkins, psychiatrist and consciousness researcher, spent decades mapping human emotional frequencies. He documented everything in the book Power versus Force, which I highly recommend. Using kinesiology and energetic measurements, he created a scale that ranges from 1 to 1,000. I'll simplify it for you. Shame vibrates at approximately 20 Hz, guilt at 30 Hz, fear at 100 Hz, anger at 150 Hz, pride at 175 Hz, courage at 200 Hz, conditional love at 500 Hz, states of enlightenment above 600 Hz. Here is the crucial insight that changes everything. You cannot attract a partner who vibrates at 500 Hz while you consistently vibrate at 150 Hz. Resonance simply does not happen. It is basic physics, not opinion. Based on years studying this, I have identified 4 main vibrational states in relationships. I will detail each so you can identify where you are now. State 1. Survival frequency 22, 200 Hz. In this state, you operate from unhealed trauma, deep fear, and scarcity mentality. Relationships become transactional, always a subconscious. What can I gain from this? Signs you're here. Dramatic, intense relationships, constant power struggles, excessive jealousy and control, chronic sense of threat, attraction to projected versions of people instead of who they truly are. Love feels like a battle for validation and emotional security. State 2. Social frequency 200 to 350 Hz, a step up. Here you seek relationships for socially conditioned reasons, avoiding loneliness. Family expectations, social image, someone to post on Instagram. Not toxic, but not deeply fulfilling. Characteristics. Okay, relationships, but not extraordinary comfortable. Not expansive. Looks good on paper, shared interests, stable, acceptable. Lacks true spark and depth, subtle feeling of, is this really all? Most people stay here for life. It is safe, not transformational. State 3. Growth frequency 350 to 500 Hz. This is where magic begins. Relationships become vehicles for conscious evolution. Characteristics: conflicts exist but lead to growth, safe vulnerability, mutual commitment to self-development, deep communication. You feel more yourself together, however. Subtle attachment can still exist. The I want to evolve through you energy. State 4. Unity frequency 500 Hz and above. The realm of transcendent love. Here giving and receiving dissolve. Love is not exchanged, it is embodied. At this frequency, you do not need the other. You choose freely, no hidden agendas. The bond expands both souls. Presence replaces performance. It feels like returning home to your highest self. The shift from need to choice is subtle, yet life-changing. Need lowers frequency. Conscious choice elevates it. We finally arrived at the third and most powerful pillar: emotional vision. This is what separates wishful thinking from reality creation. Quantum physics shows us that the observer affects the observed. Your focused consciousness, infused with genuine emotion, literally influences reality. But here's the mistake most people make. They visualize with their minds, but their bodies remain disconnected. They create empty mental pictures and wonder why nothing happens. Emotional vision isn't just imagining a partner. It's feeling right now the frequency of that love in your body. It's embodiment, not fantasy. Let's get practical. First, have clarity without attachment. Don't create a shopping list of traits. Instead, ask, what does deep trust feel like in my chest? What's the sensation of laughing freely with an aligned soul? You're creating a vibrational signature, not a wanted poster. Close your eyes. Feel their touch. What happens in your chest? Expansion. Peace. You're training your nervous system to recognize this frequency. Do this for 10 minutes every morning. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for our next video, where we'll talk about inspired action. Stories from the community. Story 1, Ricardo. 38, a lifetime of attracting unavailable partners because he was emotionally unavailable. After 3 months of this work, he met someone aligned in growth and truth. He wrote, "Love without games is terrifying and miraculous." Story 2, Juliana, 29. Attracted controlling partners due to childhood imprinting. 6 months of deep emotional and vibrational healing. Her words, "I thought chaos was passion. I know peace is love. The truth most people avoid." You can do all of this and still not attract the partner you envision if you secretly refuse to evolve. Low frequency brings hidden psychological rewards. Blaming others, avoiding responsibility, staying in victim identity, clinging to familiar pain. The real question is not, how do I attract an elevated partner? It is, am I willing to become the person who naturally resonates with elevated love? You do not attract what you want, you attract what you are. The quantum invitation: commit to 90 days. Radical integrity. Daily frequency elevation, emotional embodiment, inspired action. Share your journey. Use hashtag #QuantumLove90days. Even if no partner appears, you will become a higher version of yourself, emotionally sovereign, ethically aligned, vibrationally magnetic. Before we close, if this message resonated, like the video, subscribe and activate notifications. Share with someone who needs hope and truth. Tell me in the comments, which pillar calls you most? Ethics, frequency, or emotional vision? Closing. The quantum field does not judge your frequency, it mirrors it. You are both the scientist and the experiment. Transformation begins not someday, but now. What frequency will you emit today? Thank you for your presence, your courage, your heart. Till next time, stay quantum, stay love.